Star Wars Tales of the Empire is out, and holy damn is it disappointing.
Disappointed!
All the hope and promise that the trailer gave us was just another case of clickbait. This will be a short review on Tales of the Empire, and why it failed to be one of the best shows ever. The first thing that just didn't work was the character they decided to use, which was Morgan Elsbeth, a character that was in Ahsoka and died in Ahsoka. No one really cared about getting this character's backstory, but here we are. It would have been better if they just explained a bit of backstory in Ahsoka. Like, bro, we don't need a show about that. There were so many different characters that would have been great for this show. It could have been about the Grand Inquisitor, or Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati's journey from the fall of the Jedi to Ahsoka. A lot of people are saying it should have been about Darth Vader, but like, come on. We don't really need that. The thing is, Morgan was a minor character, so it failed from the very first idea of the show. Barriss Offee, on the other hand, was a great choice for this show, but we'll get to her later. Starting with the first episode, we see General Grievous being an absolute menace, and Morgan meets some hidden mountain people, and then the episode ends. Now from this point, I was kinda hyped. I was in the zone. I was ready to see where this goes. This first episode had so much promise, and they could have made the show interesting, but no. The next two Morgan episodes were so empty. It felt like they were too scared to try something new and make a fun backstory. They just put Thrawn in it to get people interested, when in reality, nothing interesting happens at all. It's honestly weird that when they came up with this, they actually thought this would be okay, to completely consume half the show with absolute shit. The only stuff that's actually good about this half is the animation. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this dirt. This might be the most beautifully animated dirt I've ever seen. And the music, of course, is on point. That's just Star Wars. Barriss Offee, like I said, was a great choice. She's a very interesting character who has remained a mystery since she disappeared in Clone Wars. Everyone was wondering, where's Barriss? What happened to Barriss? Where did she go? Well, here you go. It starts out with Barriss getting out of jail and starting her training in this cool Sith Academy. This beginning had so much potential, and then they go in a direction that absolutely butchers her character. Barriss Offee, a character that hated the Jedi Order. She bombed the Jedi Temple. She framed Ahsoka. But then, when we finally get to see what she would have become without the Jedi Order, she plays an Uno reverse card right up to the screen and is like, hee hee, never mind. Now she's like a monk, and she cut her hair, and she's like a good guy. And then get this. She gets stabbed with a lightsaber, and then she dies. So let me get this straight. You made a character return that everyone has been waiting to see. You completely flip her character upside down by making her a good guy, and then you kill her off in the same show. Disney, what the At least she didn't survive the lightsaber stab. I mean, taking it back to the good old days, am I right? Am I right? This is not at all what I was expecting. We didn't even get to see her really embrace the dark side, really become what she always wanted to be. I mean, she flippin' bombed the Jedi Temple, and now that's all thrown out the window, and we're left with a show that had so much potential, but couldn't hit the mark. So I'm gonna give Star Wars Tales of the Empire a 3 out of 10.